welcome back to my channel. My name is Ismar, and today I have a demo slash tutorial because it's kind of gonna be kind of fast and it's gonna be kind of like a voiceover. But yeah, it's a review slash demo slash tutorial on the Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. I do have one on the Lorac Mega Pro 1 palette. I'll go ahead and I'll link it in the description box below. But yeah, I'm doing one for each, the Lorac Pro 1, which I did, the 2, and I'm going to do the 3 as well. It's all leading up to the new one, which is the Lorac Mega Pro 4, which I'm super excited to get. So if you want to see how I got this eye look today, just keep on watching. So first, I primed my eyes with the Lorac Behind the Scenes eyeshadow primer. And I just put that all over my lid, and then I went ahead and I set that with the color Porcelain inside the Lorac 2 Pro palette, and I just used a flat shader brush, put that all over my lid. Then inside my crease, I used the color Tawny, which is a very warm brown, and the look that I'm going for is actually kind of cool, so I really liked how this worked out. You don't really see it in the end result, but it's a very good transition color. I just used the Luxie 205 brush. Then with the same brush, I went in with the color Goji in the same place where I placed down that tawny shade. Then with the Luxie 229, which is a smaller shader brush, or it's not a shader brush, it's a smaller blending brush than the 205, and I went in with the color Purple, and then I just put that on the outer V. Then with the clean blending brush, I just used the Wet n Wild one, and I went in with the color Custard, and I just went around the perimeter of the eye look, so over my eyebrows and kind of on the V, just to clean the area, just so that there aren't any harsh lines. Then with a flat shader brush, I went in with the color Lavender, and I put that all over my lid. As you can see, this color is super pigmented and it looks very lavendery. I really like this shade. It's not something I would wear every day, but I really like this color. Then I just went in with the 205 brush again, and I went in over with Goji. As you see in the demo, it does get a little bit more, you can see that color a lot more. Then I just went in with Purple again with the same brush, just to deepen that crease. And then I did the same thing that I did before with the color Custard, and I went ahead and I blended those harsh edges out. Then, since all that blending took place, I went in with Lavender again, just to make that color pop. And then on top of Lavender, I went in with Prosecco, and I just feel like it gives it a really nice finish. On the bottom lash line, and I went in with the Milani Shadow Eyes, in Almond Cream, just on the waterline. And then on the top lower lash line, I just went in with the Rimmel Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Kajal eyeliner in black, just to make my eyelashes look more voluminous. And then on the lower lash line, I just went in with Goji with a pencil brush, all over the lower lash line. And then with a tighter brush, I went in with Purple right above it, and then I blended it out just to make it look more, I'm not entirely sure, but more blended, kind of what we did with the crease and the outer V. Then on the brow bone and on the inner corner, I went in with the color Sugar. And this is the finished look. I really hope you guys enjoyed that demo slash tutorial type of thing. I did go in with the I Heart Extreme Crazy Volume mascara, and on my lips I have the Ofra liquid lipstick. I believe this is the color Tuscany. If I'm incorrect, I'll go ahead and write it down right here. I got this in a BoxyCharm and for some reason the name's not on it, so there's that. Having watched that demo slash tutorial, we know that this video is about this Lorac Mega Pro 2 palette. So my previous video, or I'm not sure when I posted it, I talked about the Lorac Pro 1. I'm talking about these just because they are back in stock for a limited time since they are coming out with the Lorac Pro 4. I did mention that in my previous video as well. But if you missed a chance to get those palettes, I highly suggest getting these. These are the colors. There might be a couple shades that look similar, but for the most part, these are all new shades. Every palette that has come out, they're all new shades. Except for whenever they include black, which I'm very glad that they do include black, because then you don't have to pull another palette to try and get a black shade. But here is the swatches. So here's the first row. We have all matte shades, and there's very nice pops of color. The tangerine is one of my favorites, paired with forest for some reason. I love orange and green together. Makes it feel very fall-esque. But yeah, very nice pop. And in the second row, we have these just kind of with lavender, purple, sorbet, goji, and cabernet. Those are just, it's a row of pinks and purples, and I am in love with all those colors. For some reason, goji is one of my favorite crease colors, along with purple, pairing those two together like I did in this tutorial. Lavender is a very pigmented lavender shade, and I feel like it's such a hard shade to get right as well as with purple, but these work so well. And you do get a ash gray color and then a black, which works with any look. Then the first row of shimmers, we have Sugar, Chiffon, and Prosecco. And Chiffon and Sugar look like they don't do much, but they do pack a punch. Prosecco has to be one of my favorites in this row. I don't know, it has like a very shimmery, I don't know how to describe it, but the shift in it is really pretty. It's a very, I don't know, I like it. Kind of like a rose gold. Along with gunmetal, I don't really go for silver shadows. I don't know why, I just don't. But gunmetal I gravitate towards a lot, as well as blue quartz. I really, really like blue quartz. Then the last row of shimmers, we have this olivine color, which I absolutely adore. I don't know what it is about this color. It's like a gray, green, khaki type of color. It is so pretty. I love this color so much. If you pair the forest with the olivine and do kind of like maybe a halo eye type of, I love this color. And yeah, the rest of the colors are pretty good. This black ivy is just a black with like glitter in it. I know I probably said this in my last video, but Lorac makes some of my favorite eyeshadows. They're super buttery, super pigmented. A little goes a long way, and I highly recommend it if you don't have it. And if you're like me and you're like a collectionist and you like to get like all the palettes, then yes, I highly recommend getting this palette. I love this palette so much. Every time I look at this and I want to create a look, I feel like I get so creative just because there's so many different things that you can do. I do end up sticking to the same thing over and over again just because if I'm in a hurry, it's the easiest thing. But if you have time to, you know, be creative with your makeup, you can create some wonderful looks with this, and I adore this a lot. Yes, it is $59, which is crazy, but I love this palette. Highly recommend it. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that like button. I will see you guys next time.